Hey everyone, as many of you may know, but in case you didn't, let me tell you what this video is about. At this year's San Diego Comic-Con, animatics were shown for Season 4 of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. If you don't quite know what animatics are, they're basically pictures from the storyboard, synced with the voices, but it's not exactly animated yet. So we got a total of 4 scenes from different episodes of Season 4. While these didn't give much to talk about, there were a few things that piqued my interest that I thought I'd share with you in a video. So without further ado, let's kick off the horseshoes and see what we have. So the first clip we see is the CMC doing some unseen routine. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon chime in about how Scootaloo can't fly. I'll touch on that in a bit. Long story short, there's an event that represents Ponyville and all of Equestria, for school fillies I'm guessing, where Scootaloo is a flag carrier, and Miss Harshwinnie is judging. Anyone else remember her? You know, from the games ponies play? In Season 3? Yeah, her. So let's talk about Scoots for a sec. As you all know, she can't fly, but she doesn't really need to since she uses her scooter to get around. And Faust even said Scoots wasn't meant to fly, and that she was actually, for lack of a better term, crippled. Granted, Faust isn't working on the show anymore, and the current people running it, or even Hasbro, could change it at any time. But I, for one, hope she stays the way Faust envisioned her, since we don't live in a perfect world where everyone can do or have the same appearance as everyone else, and we can't just edit them out, since, you know, we're people, and we can't do that. Oh wait, I'm starting to rant, aren't I? Let's move on. Next up, there was a superhero clip. My guess is Spike is either dreaming, got sucked into a comic book he was reading, or something crazy like that. The main 6 tag along and somehow become the Power Ponies. I'll admit there were some pretty funny Batman and Superman references in it, but I think it's a little too short to get any real idea of what's going on. However, there was a pretty cool villain. There's something. For the third clip, we can look at the first song from Season 4, Apples to the Core. This song doesn't really say much about the episode it will be in. Basically what I can gather, it's Pinkie Pie joins the Apple family on a trip across Equestria. I will say this, the song is really catchy. Even the crowd got into it. Here, have a listen.
We're apples forever, apples together, we're family but so much more. No matter what comes, we will face the weather, we're apples to the core.
Finally, we have the clip that in my opinion was the best of them all. This clip starts off with Twilight in the royal throne room, and Luna seems pretty ticked. Then again, in my opinion, Luna never seems too pleased with Twilight, but that's just my perspective. So Luna spits some words out, and I'm just going to point out, I think Twilight is witnessing how Luna became Nightmare Moon from the perspective of Celestia, since Luna mentions, "Your precious light," and Twilight mentions, "Celestia, and you disappeared." Now, I've always wanted to know more about how Luna became Nightmare, but also more about the elements in general, and hopefully this episode will shed a little light on both, maybe even how Celestia and Luna came to power. But back to the clip. It appears that Luna eclipses the sun with the moon, which changes her into Nightmare. If you'll notice, her facial expression appears that she didn't know she would transform. So this makes me wonder if Celestia did the same thing with the sun, would she turn into something similar? I would also like to bring up that this may be the point where the comic canon and show canon cross. Now I won't spoil the comics, but let's just say the dark mist around Luna has my interest piqued. Overall, while these clips don't show much, they are enough to whet my appetite, and make me totally pumped for Season 4. And since the hub is given the premiere date of November 23rd, we'll have to wait a little longer before any of the questions are answered. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on Season 4 animatics. If you want to share your thoughts, comment down below. Until next time guys, I'm UltraMag64, peace!